It has become sleepless night for Wunmi, Cynthia at the banjo. And everyone has concluded and agreed, for those who were skeptical about it, they have now concluded that Cynthia is behind the demise of Mohbad. But the thing is this, in her confession, you are going to listen, she does not want to go down alone. She wants to go down alongside Prime Boy. She wants to go down alongside Naira Marley. She wants to go down alongside Sam Larry. About the nurse, she is still thinking within herself, and she's making up this story saying, if this never happened, if there was no fight, if there was no juju ring used on Mohbad, we would never have called the nurse. Now, why is she being careful about that part of the nurse? After all, it has been said that the medication administered to Mohbad could not have pied him, meaning there is more to what the eyes can see. It means that something was done after Mohbad was administered those medication. Something else happened. You are in for a shocker. She wants to go down with this set of people. She doesn't want to make it appear like I'm the only one. She has come to realize that there is nothing that can help her get out of this. It has come to a point where people who were disorganized in the past, they have now come to this conclusion, and they are even telling Mohbad's father, if you like, come and tell us that it's a family thing and you want to settle it. This is no longer a family matter. As long as you drew us in, as long as you brought us into it, you have no say in this. We are going to push as member of the public. We are going to press and make sure that there is no settlement, because this is what is ongoing. A kind of private settlement that they tried at the beginning, even though they wanted to rob Mohbad's father. If not because they wanted to rob Mohbad's father, they didn't want to get him what he also believes should be part of the brown envelopes that should be in his hands too. They want to settle now, talking about percentage. Well, I don't know, maybe this set of people will be willing to go down, because we've been asking questions from Wunmi. In this our confession, Sam Larry, Naira Marley, were they there when that incident happened? If you talk about Prime Boy, okay, about Prime Boy, is there any evidence or not? And about you, what do you have to say? Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, this is serious. Let us get right into it.
January, na sleepless night for Wunmi this January, na sleepless night. Because no peace for the wicked. No peace for the wicked. As in, even the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu dey your back. When it comes to real seriousness, all of them will come out for your back. That is just an illustration. Who are these people sending requests? You guys will send requests, come up. Petition in Papa meet. Adura, your 1 billion petition against your me. Then they wait for your petition. We won't contribute the 1 billion. But before we contribute, no worry, we go contribute 1 billion naira for your me. But before we contribute, we go first commot the 1 billion for your body. The remaining one will carry and give you. So check how much you want. Now you go even the owe us. At the end of the day, if we do calculation plus or minus, now you go the owe us money. Adura, you go beg. For public. On top chat, we be say your account to chat your Mifabi. Adura, did your account, Adura account, did it chatted your Mifabi or not? She o chat your me. that is the Break the Silence Foundation or not. As long as section 125, section 16, section 123, section 373, section 48, as long as those sections are explicitly clear, Adura, so tall, Adura, speak your truth to. Come for prison, no fried rice. Maybe someone is telling them, go say fried rice, no jollof rice for kirikiri. Maybe for panti, I don't know, but for kirikiri, no jollof rice, no fried rice. Na beans we no done. You know, all these things they are saying, Adura doesn't speak much. Adura is gentle. Bro, gentle people cannot last long in kirikiri. If you know so you are gentle, better speak the truth. Now. Forget about whatever they promise you. You can't enjoy it for sure. No matter what they promise you, people love Mohbad. Mohbad has find mercy in the sight of the public. The public must make sure that they do everything possible to see that Mohbad get justice. You see, this is Nigeria. Nobody has the right to kill another human being, to eliminate another soul, and say because it's your family member, so they should disregard it, nobody should care. In which country? Go and do it in America, not in Nigeria. Not in Nigeria, where there are still good human beings like us. Whether it's our family or not, we want to know what killed Mohbad. And we must make sure that we get to the root of it all. All of you, Blessing, Aloba, Adura Aloba, if you guys knew what killed Mohbad, and you take us through all this 1 year of silenceness, of Adura don't talk, Blessing don't talk, suddenly you guys don't talk, but you take money. You are good at taking money. You can sing music. You can gossip behind the scene. But you cannot explain what killed your brother. Are we joking here, Adura Aloba? Adura, and you want to become a musician in Nigeria? Nigerians, can you hear this? A very famous musician died in the house, and brother unable to explain what happened to the public. Is that a good celebrity that you want to follow? Is that somebody you want to listen to his music at any point in time? Somebody who have no regard for human being. He cannot speak, but he can sing to you and make money from the public. Kì í gbà, ìkan ló máa gbẹ̀yìn, kì í gbọ́, kì í gbà, ìkan ló máa gbẹ̀yìn, kì í gbọ́, kì í gbà, kì í gbọ́, kì í gbà, ìkan ló máa gbẹ̀yìn, kì í gbọ́, kì í gbà, ìkan ló máa gbẹ̀yìn, kì í gbọ́, kì í gbà. Lágímọ lórí làpálàpá, àwa la pa, àwa la. You get mind, come dey sing, as in, wait oh, Wunmi get mind oh, Wunmi, on a platform where we are doing justice for Mohbad, Wunmi went to bring hair and be advertising hair. To some of you who don't understand, as in advertising hair.
Papariano. Papariano. Just dey blame Wunmi. Shey Baba, no be Baba first start the open stage for grand dey sing.
Come there, they come there. Iya Jemi.
One by one, you go talk about all of them.
Body Wunmi like one sing Baba Sile. As in, body dey scratch me like, just like say rain fall, like say we dey rainy season. Say rain fall, all these things wey dey foul body dey come up from my body. I dey look myself say, do we understand what human being is in this country? Do we? Oh, may God not let bad luck come near you. A musician that even in America, even in China, they respect Mohbad. And you Nigerians here, Mohbad must be respected. We must know what killed Mohbad. You see, we will not allow anybody to kill, cover it up, and then get away with it. We'll make more noise more than like this. It's just starting. We are trying to rekindle everything back. No lie, no sinner we go unpunished. I posted a video depicting where Wunmi literally called her father-in-law, telling her father-in-law, in fact, accusing her father-in-law, and ever since the time Wunmi accused her father-in-law, who was never at the premises of the place when Mohbad was killed, the man was not there. Wunmi accused the man of killing Mohbad. Everybody shouted, home and abroad, that this man was not there. It means you killed your husband and looking for someone to put on their head. And this made the public disregard the story of the nurse. Because right now, how can you trust a woman saying somebody who was not there is the one who killed her husband, leaving the real nurse mentioning other persons, oppressors? It's because the nurse never did anything. She's not pained about the nurse. You will never see Wunmi talk and mention the nurse. Even when I chatted with Wunmi, I had to remember Wunmi in the chat. Where's my phone? Let me read the chat. I had to remember Wunmi in the chat that I had with Wunmi recently. I had to remember Wunmi in our last chat. I intentionally knew why. I didn't want to tell Wunmi let's go to WhatsApp because I know it's nonsense. I don't want to do those things. After it will come out, that's why I just limited it. I was the one who demanded for the account from somebody who knows her very well and who wanted us to chat. And I said, no, fine, no problem. I'm going to reach out to her. I was the one who reached out to her. Let me read out the message. Ìkan ló máa gbẹ̀yìn kì í gbọ́ kì í gbà. Ìkan ló máa gbẹ̀yìn kì í gbọ́ kì í gbà. Now let me read. So I reached out to Wunmi on December 30th. I said, hello, how are you doing? I'm not going to tell you guys the account name for sure. After it, she has blocked me. After I read this out, you can see. I don't know whether you can see the screen. She has blocked me after we had this particular chat. She has blocked me and she has run away. But the messages are still there. So I'm going to read it out for you, everybody listening carefully. And I've said that she doesn't have to. She does not have to block me. She just have to learn and listen. After I was school, I wasn't even hard on her because I was more like trying to establish, the connection, the friendship first. So I asked, hello, how are you doing? No response by Wunmi. I went to Paparino again. Do you mind if we talk? Wunmi did not respond. Then I now go again. Are you there? Then it's like she came online. Then Wunmi answered yes. I said, Then I asked again. Me, I already know who I'm talking to. I just say, hello, how are you doing? Do you mind if we talk? No response. Are you there? I hear yes. Okay. Then because I know who I was talking to, then I now asked to be sure. Are you Wunmi? She answered. She said, wait. She said, yes, I am Wunmi. Then I continued. I said, how do you feel about all that is happening on the media about you? She responded, she said, I, Wunmi, I don't have their time. Move on is the best. I don't listen to all what they are saying. Their problem is not mine. Nothing concerns me with them. I always focus on my life. Don't forget what Wunmi posted on her Facebook about her life as usual. Always focus on her life. She's still focusing on her life right now. I now asked Wunmi, I said, do you know me? Listen, of sure, it's Paparano account that I used to chat with her. But the Paparano 7, not this one. I don't want to go in deep. Some of those of you know the account, you know her account. And she has comment on many videos but people don't know. If she enter here right now, I'll tell you she has entered here. Like last time when I was reading it, when she blocked me, I told people that she was here. And Wunmi fans too, they knew that she was here. They don't know how I found that. I know because you will see in this chat, she will tell me that she has 5 accounts. Let me just continue. So, do you know me? She said, yes, Paparino, right? You always go against me without knowing the truth. Anyway, nothing concerns me. God time is the best. When it's time, the truth will come out. That is what I know. Wunmi said this. Guys, please be tapping the screen. Should I threaten you? You know, me, I don't like to lie to you guys. In other places, they will tell you, they are flagging, they are flagging, I can be doing that as well, but I don't like lying to people. I know there is no such thing, it doesn't happen. If there's anybody that should be flagged, I am one of the most consistent and oldest hosts in just Mohbad. Why am I not experiencing all that in hacking me, flagging? Why? The answer, I don't like to lie to people. Just be tapping. I'm using my voice. It's not easy to read. You're just there sitting watching. You have to tap him, someone I never know. Then Wunmi answered. Wunmi said, my brother. She Wunmi is a politician. The same Wunmi will say, the nigger, the guy. Now, Wunmi Paparano Mora, my brother. I'm coming to the petition update too, don't forget. We still have to go deep down. We must go deep down into this petition. We'll break this petition, in fact, into pieces when I come back. Into pieces. So, I asked Wunmi, I said, do you think I'm rightly fighting for him, someone I never know? Wunmi said, my brother, I don't know that. All I know is that the truth will prevail. Then I continue, Paparano, I asked, do you think the truth will ever come out? Then Wunmi answered, if they want to know the truth, Mohbad could have called me and asked me something about it, but he didn't do that. He's always on social media saying another thing. He's always on social media saying another thing. Nothing concerns me with you guys. I have moved on already. All the people that used to raise curse on me, I always pity them. All their curse will go back to sender. Wunmi write this. Then I, Paparano, I proceeded scientifically. Me too, as Wunmi called me my brother, me too, I call her my sister. I said, I have a younger sister, and I feel for every young woman out there. Did you decided not to talk about his death? or you were advised not to do so by your friends. Àwọn èèyàn bíi Tọ́lání, àwọn èèyàn bíi Bọ́líbì. So then she answered, she said, when it's time, justice will prevail. Wunmi continue to assure me. Is the background noise very loud? Guys, tell me now. Social media talk. That's what she said. Then I asked Wunmi, I said, why are you not joining us then to get him justice? Are you being threatened by some people? Then Wunmi answered, Wunmi said, join what? I said, I have heard from Baba, and so it's good to hear your side as well. Wunmi continued. Wunmi said, after you guys collected money and started bullying me, right? Nibo. That is, she's not going to join us. And now answer, I said, no, I mean, right from the beginning, before the bullying started. And then Wunmi write many, she liked to write too many long things, like she pour out her heart when she speaks. She said, let Baba Mohbad continue doing nonsense online. Yes, I wanted to join you people before so that we can fight for the justice. But since Bukky Jason has been bullying me and raised curses on me and my baby, so how do you people going to get justice without saying something? I suspect Samilari, one, number, she wrote 3 suspects. Two, Naira Marley. 3, Prime Boy, because he's the fight with my husband. Because he fought with my husband. She now said that if you people need justice for my husband, you people shouldn't listen to Baba Mohbad. Then, yeah, she now followed up. She said, do you ever ask yourself, Paparino, why Baba Mohbad quickly buried the guy? The guy. Then she continued, so my brother, I don't have their time. Let me be and take care of my boy. I said, can you tell me why he did, like why he buried Mohbad quickly? Then Wunmi said, who? I said, why Baba quickly buried Mohbad? I wanted to know. Then Wunmi write a long story again. Even Baba Mohbad wanted to bury him that night. It's one old man who came outside and started shouting, please, I don't have anything to say. Let Baba Mohbad be taking you people to make money. When it's time, he will bury the guy. I'm not advising him to stop begging money on social media. Do you ever see Adura coming out to say anything? Because he knows that his father is doing nonsense online. Then I continue. I said, let me advise you. They say good name is better than silver and gold. Have you considered your reputation? I asked this. Then we may continue. That's why, okay, this one was part of the previous one. She was saying my message was fast. She didn't answer this one. That's why the guy keeps quiet. That is, Adura keep quiet. I now say, how come you never suspected the nurse? Your top 3 suspect, no nurse. Why? Was she planted by Naira Marley or someone else? Then she answered, yes. Then she now continued. Do you ever see any Aloba family come out and say anything else? Because all of them know the truth. If Prime Boy did not fight with Mo and give him injury, can we just call any nurse to come and check on Mohbad. So forget about it. This is Wunmi speaking. Then I now asked Wunmi, I say, why do you suspect Sam Larry? She was saying, then Sam Larry is the one bullying him up and down. Assuming if Mohbad and Ramali is having issues, what concerns Sam Larry? Then she now said, I'm busy now. Then I followed up. But that doesn't make him a suspect in his death. Then she said, Prime Boy is the suspect. What type of ring did he use to fight with my husband that day? Women want to know what ring Prime Boy is using. Oh, and then I asked, oh my God, you see, this fan will not on, make us see whether last night. Then she now said, Bukky, Jesse, and others spoil everything. God will judge them all. She didn't put my name. Are you sure you're Wunmi? I asked. What's your main account? Then she now, this was like the 2 days, the when I didn't see her, like maybe she temporarily blocked me or get mad before she unblocked me again. Then she said, I have up to 5 accounts on social media, okay? Wow. And I asked, what are you doing with 5 accounts? And then she didn't reply. Then the 1st of January, she was the first to type to me, Happy New Year, sir. More grace.
Well, we've been listening to so many conversation coming from certain account to the other account, and the ones that are even real accounts. We've heard stories such as, oh, it was not really mine. Oh, it was mine, but someone had hijacked my phone, like the case of Adora and Damola and Yomi Fabiyi. We've also seen the professional embalmer, the mortician, Darosha, Mohbad's so-called uncle, where he claimed that his Instagram was hacked and that he is not the one who wrote all of those things that he wrote. That in as much as he never came out publicly, face to face, he's not the one. And even if he did, it is AI. So now that this guy is also part of those people talking on justice, he is claiming that Mohbad, so-called widow, using a certain account, had chatted with him. I mean, he had chatted with her, and she had blocked her on one, and they kept conversating, something like that. And you heard all that the conversation is all about. It's so strange because this same Cynthia said the industry gods are the ones that are not permitting her to open her mouth to talk when she was asked about the demise of Mohbad. So we started trying to understand, is it the industry gods that buy Mohbad? And if they did, how did they go about buying Mohbad? How did they go about buying Mohbad? What did they use to buy Mohbad? What approach? Now, in that conversation, she talked about what we all have heard. Oh, Sam Larry terrorized him. Sam Larry bullied him. The day Sam Larry bullied him, did Mohbad buy on that day? Did Mohbad buy after 1 week? Did Mohbad buy after 3 months? Did Mohbad buy after 1 year? When did Mohbad buy? Connecting to Sam Larry, connecting to Naira Marley. It's not making sense. Unless she's trying to tell us that Sam Larry or Naira Marley sent people that buyed Mohbad. So this brings us back to the same thing that she started with when she ran to gistless lover. When she went with gist lover, she tried to create an impression that Prime Boy and Mohbad had a scuttle in which Prime Boy was not the first person that initiated the fight. It was Mohbad that got upset, and Mohbad came out of the SUV and attacked Prime Boy. Now, she's trying to create this impression that Prime Boy had Juju on him, and that Juju's work is to deal with whoever attacks him. It doesn't need to hit you. That's the story that they created. Like, it doesn't need to hit you and maybe touch you a little bit or whatever. It doesn't need to do much. You will end up in a situation or condition. It's the same thing that Mohbad's mother continued to talk about, saying that Adura told her that this and that happened when he fought Prime Boy. Questions have been asked from Prime Boy too. Obviously, even if there is something fishy or shady, he's not going to come out to say, yes, I have Juju on me. That Juju, if you hit me, in fact, I was using that Juju that day. If you touch me, this will happen to you. If you do this, that will happen to you. If we are not careful, it will end up becoming a mystery that will not be demystified. Everything was well plotted and planned, and it made sense to them. Quickly, they issued wanted on Prime Boy. Before Prime Boy could say Jack Robinson, he was already looked at as the culprit, the man who fought Mohbad. And according to the police, Mohbad bled profusely because they could not say it is Juju. So they said bled profusely. Now, people now asked, are there people there when this incident happened? Because it's not possible for Mohbad to bleed without someone, even bouncer, security, somebody, Wunmi, Cynthia, or anybody, not to have recorded it. All of a sudden, it seems the battery of their mobile phones and the camera became bad. None of them could record anything. No record. No footage, nothing. Even when Mohbad got home, no record, nothing. All of a sudden, they needed to call in a nurse. They said Mohbad wasn't feeling fine. Is it the Juju that worked on Mohbad and he started not feeling fine? How did they eventually come to conclude that it was Juju? Is it that they went to find out? Or is it that they held on to what Adura said? Because Adura said, oh, Wunmi told me. Then I was said, oh, it could be that when I punched him the way I felt, that means there's Juju on this guy. So now that I've heard that my brother had a kind of clash with him, maybe it's the same Juju. Oh my God. So it is Prime Boy. It is Prime Boy that used Juju on my brother. When they got to, was there a fight? No, they didn't have a fight. It was just argument. And so then later, my brother was not feeling fine. So he was not just feeling okay. We now said, okay, let's call the nurse to come and treat him. And I asked myself, they should call the nurse to come and treat him. If you said you came across your brother's friend, Prime Boy, in a Juju way, how can a nurse be called to treat if you know it was Juju that jujued you, but did not pie you, but is about to pie your brother? Why didn't you quickly call your mom, your dad, and everyone and say, Prime Boy use Juju, go and find Prime Boy, or maybe there is something they can use to save my brother because he's feeling sick. None of that came to their mind. Bunch of riffraffs, bunch of empty souls. They didn't take him to the hospital. They say he doesn't like hospital. So they called nurse. They had to wait for the nurse to come. All the while they were waiting, they didn't say, hey, this thing is spiritual. Let us call our parents and one Baba to come and do the reversal of the Juju and call Prime Boy. When Prime Boy said he wanted to come, they said, don't come. Don't come. Is it that Prime Boy wanted to come and use the reverse of the juju so that his friend will not buy? Or what exactly is this thing? Because I don't get the picture of it. How did they conclude his juju and they did not apply Juju's solution? They prefer to call a nurse. It's not making sense at all. It's not adding up. Well, you heard it all from our guest. He has said what he has to say. It's a serious matter. It's a serious matter. I want to believe strongly that this case will be reviewed again, and we'll press on and keep on keeping on until we get to the end of it, because justice for one is justice for all. The conversation, you heard it all, and you can pick the points there that one simply does not want to go down for the demise of Mohbad, and if she is to go down, she wants to go down with other people. So now, Mohbad's mother concluded Juju cannot be tried in court. Juju cannot be tried in court. The truth of the matter, let us be sincere, unless they want to do kangaroo court, Prime Boy cannot in any way, at all, be prosecuted, indicted, and sentenced, because they have to show without any iota of doubt that he had a clash, a fight that led to his friend bleeding profusely, according to the Nigerian police, with evidence. There must be evidence. And the funniest of it is this: everybody around, they say no, they were not there. So where did the police find out that they bled, or who bled profusely? All of them said they were not there. All of them said they didn't see it well, even those that were in the SUV. What a pity.